And we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to VKH Live. I'm your host, Jeff DeWitt. With me is a very special guest, Rubab from Fake Star USA. Yay!
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm so tired.
Yeah, yeah. I've got the red eye, so I'm feeling your pain.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're probably like 10 times more tired though, because you've been very busy. Been
I
traveling.
mean, I got to sleep last night. That was nice.
Yeah, yeah, that's always nice. I will most likely not be sleeping tonight, so it's my turn.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you.
Thanks, I need it. Just a couple quick announcements before we dive into today's topic, which is Rubab's going to recap the events from her angle of Anime Expo. Which happened this past weekend. So first of all, if you're new, this is VKH Live. It's a live stream put on by VKH Press. Our home site is vkh-press.com. If you like what you see here tonight, hit subscribe, hit the like button, check out our website, et cetera, et cetera. Also, we have a couple of special announcements for tonight. First of all, we recently launched a Discord server. We now have our own Discord server. It's called VKH Underground. The link is in the description, and anyone can join. And basically, the whole point of it is to kind of connect people, fans together with each other, and with VKH, with the news, and people in the industry. So when you go in there, you're going to see a few channels where it's posting links to from our RSS feed. So basically, as we post articles, it's going to show up in a news channel and a reviews channel and stuff like that. But then as you scroll on down, we have a section where you can discover new music, where people are, where fans and readers and viewers that are all recommending different types of music. And then we have a whole long list of different channels based on artist. So like everybody from from A to Z, from Acme to Zen. Basically, the entire point is for people to go in there and find a place to talk about their favorite artist. And then we are also pinning links to external fan groups that aren't associated with us, but that we found that are fan communities. So hopefully we can connect some people with fan communities that are new and growing. For example, in the v-kei channel, we have a link to Dreamer Central, which is a relatively new Facebook group, but it's a very strong fan group for v-kei that Laura has promoted on here a few times. So definitely join, check it out. It's all free. It's just for fun, just to hang out. And if you guys have any recommendations for fan groups for any of the artists you see in there, please tag me. I'm One True Jeff on there, or Winona, who's the real Winona, and we will pin it to the appropriate channel. Also, special thanks to Bob for showing up and to give her feedback. Make sure you guys give Fake Star USA on Facebook a like. I have the link in the description there for that. Yeah, no problem. And then last but not least, if you would like to support VKH Press for this stream, we have a link to our Streamlabs account where you can donate and send us a message, and we'll read the message on there. You can literally pay money to make me say things I hate if you want. So I think you guys will figure out what that is if you haven't already, or just whatever message. Also, speaking of supporting VKH, we have we have 2 more streams tonight after this. Probably going to, huh?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm getting pretty busy. So we have it's basically a 2-part VKH after hours. The second part is going to be like regular after hours. It's just going to be a goofy topic. Pay Jeff to say he loves Vexent. Please don't. But the first part is going to be a really short overview of our Patreon that we are launching. So VKH is launching a Patreon where if anyone who's interested can support us monthly, and you get rewards now instead of just sending us a message. So we had multiple requests for that, and so the Patreon page is about to launch. We've got it submitted for review, so we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to do a quick live stream and probably use the recording on the Patreon page just to walk people through like what the Patreon is and how it works and stuff like that. So I will tweet out those links after this stream through VKH official. So yeah. Rhubarb, do you have, yeah, so much. Rhubarb, do you have anything you want to plug here at the front of the stream?
No, just follow our social media and stuff. We got some announcements coming out hopefully later this month about what we're planning for later this year. So just follow our things. Sorry, I'm like still really tired.
No, it's okay. It's a sleepy stream.
It's gonna be a chill stream.
Show.
Just chill.
Let's just chill. Okay, so Anime Expo 2018. So do you want to go over just everyone you brought over?
Yes, and to point out your pun earlier, we will dive right in.
Did someone put that in the chat, or did I say that?
No, you said that in the beginning, and I wanted to stop you and start laughing, but I didn't know.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so AX Fashion Show, the videos are actually from the live stream are up on Anime Expo's like Facebook or something like that. They kind of just like lumped together their entire live stream, like 3-hour segments, and just threw them up. So, but you can find the fashion shows. We featured 4 different brands and 2 guest models from Japan in our fashion show. So our brands were Listen Flavor, Kingly Mask, Hypercore, and then an American designer called I Do Declare. And then our guest models are Haruka Kurebayashi and then Chisa from ACME. So it was a pretty packed schedule for us, trying to get that entire show together in less than 3 weeks. I threw that together. So yeah, it was pretty great. I had to run around Tokyo for a couple weeks to take my models to their fittings and all of that. And but it was a really successful show. The audience was full capacity at 2,000 people. And then of course we had people from all around the world watching the live stream. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, check it out. Like, it was cool.
Wow. Damn, 2,000 people.
Yeah, and then we had some exciting musical elements for the show. So we had American DJs spinning for the Japanese brands. We had Voya, James Landino, and Mito Moro spinning live, which brought a really great musical element. And then we also had Chisa sing Acme's latest track, Kimi no Zoki ni Naritai. He sang that live for the Kingly Mask portion of the fashion show. And that was really exciting too.
That's awesome. So that came after the fashion show?
That was so the lineup was like spread out, and so that was the 3rd brand in the fashion show. So his first looks were with Listen Flavor, with Kurebayashi as well, and then I had them change, and then they modeled for Kingly Mask, and then they also modeled for Hypercore as well.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah. Awesome. So how did Chisa end up? How did he end up modeling at this U.S. anime convention?
Well, so we produce a lot of fashion shows. We are the only specialist in Harajuku fashion show production among the entire anime convention scene. So putting in Kurebayashi was a no-brainer. She is the most popular face of Harajuku right now. But we really wanted a men's model. So we took a look at, Kingly Mask it's a genderless brand, but typically a lot more men do shop there. So we looked among their clients and who would be a good fit. And we had a couple different options, but the one that stuck out the most was Chisa. And that was mainly because I really wanted to give him a chance to promote his band in America. And out of all of the model candidates, he was the most popular. He had the biggest social media following, and he has experience working with the brands. So we put him in for the show, and even though his schedule was really, really tight, he was only able to come for 2.5 days for the convention. It was a really good experience for him, and he made a really great model.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah, let me see if I can share my screen real quick. So that's for anyone who's unfamiliar, that's well, this is Chisa from ACME, and then this is, how do you say her name? Kurebayashi?
Yeah, everyone calls her Kure-chan. She's adorable. They're both adorable. Look at them. They're so cute.
Yes, yes. they make a good duo, a good fashion duo.
Yeah, they're also like the same height, and it's great. This was at a live stream we did directly after the fashion show. The designers and our models did a live stream with some of the hosts from the Anime Expo live stream stage. So they talked about, some of their work and everything there. So I think you can probably catch that somewhere. I believe it was called the streaming stage or something. So if you could find the programming for that, this was directly after the fashion show on Friday.
Oh, okay. This is a photo, or
Yeah, that's a photo. We had them pose and we just took a photo.
is it
For
on
that.
your Facebook, the Fake Star Facebook?
No, we're still compiling everything. We have a bunch of photos to go through. We're gonna put together an album and put it online.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to showcase because each of them had a handful of looks total. So we want to show you guys all the different outfits that each of our models wore across the brands, because they modeled for all three of the Japanese brands.
Oh, okay, cool. Asuka in the chat says, is Chisa quite small, or ...
I mean, yes. I mean, he's like kind of short, so yeah, he's fun sized. That's great. He's not like the really tiny though. I think he's like, it's good. Just a little shorter than me. I'm about 5'6", so I would put him about 5'3" ish, 5'2".
Wow, I was like that tall in 7th grade.
But then you add like the visual K hair, right? And it adds a couple inches.
Yeah, there you go. That's how he gets on the roller coaster rides. Oh man. Okay, cool. Maybe we can take a look at some of the brands that they modeled. We don't have to spoil like what specific outfits they wore, but I can pull them up if you want to go over them one at a time, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I guess we can start with Kingly Mask, right?
Yeah, Kingly Mask. So they're a brand located in Harajuku, not on like the main Takeshita Street, but a little bit tucked away where a bunch of other smaller brands are. They mainly do the whole genderless fashion thing. So they have a lot of brands that are mainly monochrome in color, and then they have some bright pops of color here and there. A lot of like teddy bear prints were in this collection this year. They're really fun. And yeah, so this outfit right here that you just had with the picture was one of this top right here in the center.
Okay.
Chisa wore a variation of that for the fashion. I think it was that exact one. His had a little bit more green on it, but that's the top that he wore in the fashion show.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but you can see
I
like
dig this. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, the style works for both genders, all genders. Very loose fitting, so it fits a variety of sizes. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of the models haven't, our fashion show, haven't really heard of Kingly Mask up until the announcement, but they had a blast trying on all the clothes, and they fell in love with the brand.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do they ship internationally by chance?
That's a good. I don't think so. Actually, they did bring it up to us that they would like us to do more international stuff for them. So they don't, but they do have other sister lines as well. One's directly across the street from Kingly Mask. It's called OOTD. They have another store on Cat Street in Shibuya. They do quite a few different like sister lines under the main company. So I'm surprised if they don't have a overseas shipping yet, but I think hopefully we can make that happen in the future. It was their very, very first overseas fashion show.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's really cool that you got to bring a style like this. Okay, so what was the what were the other brands?
Hypercore was another one. It was also a US debut.
Okay, let's see if we can find that. Hypercore Harajuku.
Yeah, this is yep, that's a photo of the actual store. It's right down the street from Kingly Mask.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is an older picture. The store is way different now. If you check out our sneak peek video that we posted a few days before the convention, you can see what really drew me to this store. I actually found it by accident. Uh, what really drew me to the store was that they had a bunch of Hide collaborations in the window. They have his guitar. They have a lot of smaller items and T-shirts and things that they collaborated with Lemonade on, and that really caught my eye. And browsing around the store a lot, I thought that they would be a really great fit for a fashion show in America. So yeah, it's really, a lot of the looks were like, zombie style. We put a lot of temporary tattoos on the models for
Nice,
the
nice.
brand. Yeah, the designer made a bunch of like tattoos for them, and everybody got a more of a rock look. We changed Kurebayashi's like hair makeup to be more rock, and that is not the brand though, but I can let me send you the website.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I'm on Tokyo Fashion. I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
on.
I'm gonna type this in hypercore.theshop.jp.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is a more, you'll see right away what types of items that they offer, but it's a lot of yeah, apparel and accessories, which were really popular at AX.
Let's see. Ooh, melts. There's one
Mhm.
there's one for some potential Gazette fans, I guess. Like
Oh
myself.
yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty cute. A lot of bear motifs.
That's cool. I like.
Mhm.
I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah. They
Nice.
were a really popular addition to the fashion show lineup, and we had a lot of people who just fell in love with the brand right away upon seeing it in our booth.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um,
And this is
nice.
again a brand that's great for, all genders as well. There's, the bright colors and everything, they're really attractive. And I think, we had a very wide variety of customers shopping at Hypercore as well.
Oh, cool. That's
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's interesting that they've I mean, I guess they've been ahead of us by like I don't know how long, but that they figured out the genderless fashion to this point. Like it's really on point at this point.
Yeah, I think this brand especially has a lot of appeal with the younger people. Like I can see kids who shop at Hot Topic totally going for this brand. So,
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I
yeah.
saw this one was like really loud on. I wanted to see what it was. Oh,
Isn't it? It's so cute. Like, so the designer is actually an illustrator. His name is Hisashi. He's usually in the shop himself. So if you ever go to Harajuku, he's probably there, and you can tell him about how you found his brand on the live stream.
oh God!
Yeah.
If I saw a girl wearing that walking down the street, I'd probably melt. To be honest,
Mhm.
like
It's so cute though.
it's
Look.
very cute, very cute.
Yeah. And then he was also, the designer was drawing everybody a picture. Whoever purchased something, he would draw a photo of them, or a little like sketch. It was really cute. A lot of people were really excited to have that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to check these out. Okay, what's next? What you got next for me?
Next brand is Listen Flavor.
Okay, listen flavor.
And everybody who's been to Harajuku knows about Listen Flavor. They've been around for a very long time. They're right in the smack dab of Takeshita Street. And yeah, and Kurebayashi is the main image model for this brand. So she's really well known for being a Listen Flavor model. Of
Oh,
course,
very cool.
none of these pictures are actually her. This is a different model they're promoting right now. But every other picture is pretty much her.
Let's see if I can find another one with her. Uh,
I think if you just, yeah.
you're really promoting that model, huh?
I mean, she's cute. I think she's fairly new. Um, Yeah, but the graphics for Listen Flavor are really popular, as well as the cuts of all the tops. They are, you know, in very like large size, so a variety of people can wear them. And
Zippers.
yeah, they got like zippers or like rings or like just the cuts are really unique. There's a lot of interesting features with their clothes. So they've been a very popular client for us throughout of the conventions that we've been promoting them at.
Is that no? Does Kurabayashi always have the rainbow colored hair? Like,
No, she wears wigs in a lot of them. Her hair, she changes her hair like every week.
oh, okay.
Um, but for a majority of the Listen Flavor stuff, she's usually wearing a wig to go with the outfits. So, and but she looks good in everything. I've put her in Lolita at Teco. We put her in the Lolita stuff, and she was adorable. Like everything looks good on this girl.
Very nice. Very nice. Um, okay, what else?
So the last brand that we brought was I Do Declare. They're an
Okay.
American-based.
Oh, nope. Hold on. I do declare fashion. It gave me a
Yeah.
definition for the phrase. That's not what I was looking for.
So Kelsey's the
Oh,
designer. Yeah, Kelsey's the designer for this brand. Um,
what
Definitely
we got
has a
here?
more medieval gothic influence. I mean,
Mhm.
her brand is more in the J fashion community. She is classified as a more of a Lolita style designer, but I think she takes things to a completely different level. Um, if you can catch a peek of the looks from the fashion show, like it was amazing.
Yeah, I can see. It does seem distinct. Uh, like it's like gothic Game of Thrones, man. That's that's crazy.
Yeah. So her designs are beautiful as well. And she collaborates with other designers like Voodoo Dolly to Voodoo Dolly makes these really popular crowns that Lolitas are super into. And so they match perfectly with her looks. A lot of the looks had those crowns in the fashion show from the other designer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is a US based one. That's cool.
Yeah, we wanted to introduce some Lolita brands into Anime Expo's fashion show. I don't know why, but AX hasn't really had much interest in Lolita fashion. So we really wanted to push for an American designer to have a little bit more representation for Lolita brands.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, okay, sweet. Well, yeah, it was a good rundown.
Yeah, it was fun.
Um, so you guys had a lot of interest at the booths and everything like that.
Oh
So
yeah, we were fairly busy. They put us in the annex, which is a special area of Artist Alley's hall, just for fashion-based companies and some other like special spots, I guess. So we had the very front booth of that area, and we were constantly swamped. So we did use our area to also promote ACME. We had music videos for Chisa stuff playing the whole weekend. We also had some Teddy Lloyd merchandise as well. So we were a nice little mix of music and fashion over the weekend.
awesome. Oh wow. Okay. Cosmically Cosmic donated $50. Jesus, thank you. To say I love you guys.
I love you too.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thank you. God, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That caught me off guard. Um,
Surprise.
surprise. Yeah. Made my day like I'm a little a little less stressed now. Thank you.
Long day at work.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, just a lot of stuff.
Same.
uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe let's talk about the fashion show
Yeah.
itself. Um,
So
yeah,
I
go
see
ahead.
someone asking, Gula is asking about Listen Flavor doing a Danganronpa line. Yes, we had some Danganronpa stuff in the fashion show. Also, like Kimchi, the drag queen, was a special guest for the fashion show, and she was dressed as the bear with the half makeup, and like Kimchi was like stealing the show backstage, and she had no idea that we had Danganronpa stuff in the fashion show, and I was like, I was like, you were the bear. That's you. That's the anime. It was fun. Listen Flavor does a lot of anime collabs, but that's been super popular for the brand. So it's always been in the fashion shows this entire like last year or so. So yeah. Um, but yeah, the fashion show itself, it was over quicker than I thought it would be over.
Oh.
Which is good because that means I had time to like go to the bathroom. Never
Yeah.
have time to go to the bathroom. Yeah, no, it was a great show. It was a really full crowd. I had nothing but positive feedback from everybody who watched it, and it was really great to introduce my artist to like Chisa to another completely different stage that they've never had a chance to participate in before. And then, of course, my models in the fashion show. A lot of them have been modeling for me at AX for the last few years, and they were wonderful. It was really great. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna tell you that I did cry a lot backstage because it was so beautiful and I was so touched.
Oh, oh, well, good for you. Good for Fake Star. Woo.
No, no, that's just me.
Just you.
I was
It's
like, my
just,
dreams are taken off.
yeah.
And
I mean, 2,000 people for a show you put together in 3 weeks. Like, not fucking bad for Bob. Damn.
not bad,
Not
not
bad.
bad.
Not bad at
Yeah.
all. Okay, so then Chisa modeled the brands we went through, and then and he
Mhm.
sang during the show as well.
Yeah, so he sang for Kingly Mask. I thought of ways to, be able to feature his music a little bit more in the show. For Listen Flavor, his first walk, I did have him walk to a dive song, which my amazing DJ Voya like spun that like really great. Um,
Ooh.
it was wonderful. And then for Kingly Mask, he came out as the first look and he sang the song. And then while he was singing, the model started coming out and walking while he was on stage. So that was really fun to put together considering there was a lot of technical problems during rehearsal, but
Yeah.
he's a champ. He pulled it off, and the models had a lot of fun walking like that because they never get to do anything like that. Like our local models, they never have a chance to do fun stuff like that for the fashion shows. So it was really exciting. Um, yeah, it was
Nice,
nice.
nice, very nice. Which song did he sing? Is it's the Kimi ni Zoki
Kimi no
ni?
Zoki, yeah. It's the
Oh,
newest
okay.
track, and they have a lyric video up on their YouTube. Uh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
familiar.
it's a nice it's a summer song. It's very sweet, and I think it went with the tone of the show. And I asked Chisa how he felt like singing in front of the American audience for the first time, and he said like the American fans are so warm and responsive. Like they were screaming for him up there, and he was really really happy to be able to perform.
Was there a pretty large amount of Acme fans that showed up?
There was a bunch of people who couldn't come just because the announcements were made like, super short, like super like cutting it close to the show. But we had a handful of like diehard dive fans who came just
Oh,
for
nice.
Chisa. Yeah, and then there were a lot of people who were familiar with Acme but hadn't had the chance to get into them yet.
Mhm.
So it was a really good response for the band, and a lot of people just loved seeing Chisa walk the runway, so they became instant fans. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
it was
good.
really great. Yeah, it was a really good experience, and we
So
were
he's got
happy
he's got a
to.
nice feature, huh? As a model.
Yeah. And I mean, he told me it was his first time doing a runway show, and I was like, but I guess he's only done like photography modeling before, but he was a complete natural because, being on stage so many times as a performer is really not that much different from being a model. So he was able to pull it off really well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh man. Well, cool. It sounds the last really big question I had was like uh well, I guess you kind of talked about it a little bit, but did he have any reaction to did he get to meet the fans personally or anything afterwards?
Yeah, so we did AX hosted a fashion mixer, which is a relatively new event, and it's an event where the fans can, get a ticket and get a chance to like hang out with the fashion designers and the models. And so we participated in that event, and you know, there was a lot of people who wanted to take photos with him. We had a photo area, so he had a lot of fans who got to talk to them and stuff. And at the end, towards the end of the party, he was like, "But I don't want to leave yet. I want to stay and hang out with my fans." So he spent a lot of time getting to know a bunch of fans and talking to them and taking pictures and just hanging out. And it was really really nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. Hopefully we get to see them at a con soon, like the whole band and everything.
Yeah, like, I mean, we had fans asking like, "So, are you gonna come with your band? We really want to see your concert." And he was telling everybody, "I came to Anime Expo because I want to bring my band in the future. So this is the first step to make that happen."
Oh, awesome. That's such a diplomatic response to. That's great PR. Like he's got great PR.
But it's the truth though, like it's 100% the truth because when I was, looking at what models am I going to bring and I checked their schedule and I was like, look, like if you're going to come, you can only come for 2 days and I don't know if that's going to be worth it for you. And he said, no, like it's totally worth it. I want to come to America. I want to meet my fans in America. And even if it means I have to finish a concert, get on a plane, go to the convention, get back on the plane and go to another concert, that's fine. I'll do it. So he's a trooper.
Oh man, good for
I
you,
also
Chisa.
I also
Good.
got
We
him a lot of
appreciate
Red
it.
Bull.
You what?
I got him a lot of Red Bull.
Oh no. Oh no. Do we have another addict now?
No, no, it's just so he could survive.
Oh, just so he could survive. Okay. Well, just check around for empty Red Bull cans, in the next few weeks, see if it's.
I got him the big ones, not the like the normal size, but the big ones. So
You got to be a good influence, not a bad influence for Bob.
it's just for work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is, yeah, but then you're like a workaholic. So that's like there's like a comedian I saw. He was like, I'm not an alcoholic. I only drink when I work, but I'm a workaholic. So.
Oh, that's a slippery slope there.
Yeah, it kind of adds up.
Mhm.
Well, awesome. Well, that's a pretty great recap. Maybe we can check in the chat real quick. See if anyone's asked any questions. Ghoul Scout says, did he grow some wings?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yes. Yes. I was the bearer of Red Bulls and wings backstage. It was good.
Asuka's happy that Chisa sang live and people got to see it.
Yeah.
From his post, it seemed like he really enjoyed himself, says Gula.
Yeah. He was like nonstop, like posting on, social media and stuff. And I did my best to explain a little bit about the intricacies of the weeb culture. Um, but I think like he really needs to come back and get the full experience with the band. Like that's gonna be it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Chiao's in the chat. What's up, Chiao? She says, Bob, you should do shop Navi videos next time you're in Tokyo, if that's not already in the works.
Yes, I should. I would like to do those types of videos for, indies bands or bands we're working with and shops as well. It's a little bit of an, sometimes it's hard to get permission to do these kinds of things. We always have to get permission. We can't just walk in and be like, "Hello, I'm a blogger," So it doesn't really work like that in Japan. But as much as we can, we like to do these navigation videos and like really show a sneak peek for people who don't have the chance to get to go to Japan and check it out.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, shout out to Umbrella, which is one of Chio's bands. You should check them out on Danger Crew Records. They have cool songs and cool PVs. Let's see.
Yes. They're so good.
Yeah, they're really good. Gula says, I've never actually seen any of Kingly Mass stuff, so this is my first time and I'm digging it.
It's kind of pricey.
Yeah, I saw that.
But it's really cute. It's really nice stuff.
My wallet cried.
Yeah. Yes.
People flipping out about the boots. The Kingly Mass boots, I think.
Which boots? Boots?
Oh, maybe it was Listen Flavor. I think Listen Flavor had boots. I showed.
Oh, on the website? Yeah.
Yeah, on the website.
Yeah. They have so much. When I went to the shop to take that video, like they had an entire wall of anime and I was like, oh man, get them weebs. Yes.
Yeah.
They had so much stuff.
Basically, chat was a flood of oh my god, yes, I love this, I love everything. So you pick good brands.
Hey, I'm just doing my job. I gotta promote the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're really like we want to promote the brands that are doing well, the brands that are actually selling to our markets overseas, especially. So we don't want to bring over stuff that we know is not going to work for our market and we know that our fans aren't going to engage with. So like Hypercore was the number one brand that I really wanted to promote to the American audience, especially because I knew so many young people at anime conventions would love this brand. So
yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Chisa's cute enough to make people instant fans. OMG, so cute. I'm dying at this cute. Rubab, please, I can't handle all this cute.
But he looks like he's super friendly, and he really, really treasured the time he spent with his fans, and he wanted to talk to as many people as possible. Like he's a really sweet person, and I think that I think you guys would love to meet him if you ever had the chance to. It's really nice.
Yeah. Shadow Xora says you pulled me in two. I believe she's or they are referring to Red Bull. Red Bull habits. You pulled them into Red Bull.
I mean, everyone's jet lagged, right? So
yeah,
it's really exhausting. I can't even tell you if you've never done a convention jet lagged like from another country, it's really bad. It's really hard. So like whatever, your favorite artists that do get to come out to America, come to cons, spoil them. Please spoil them. They are really tired. They're like falling asleep in the middle of the day when they're supposed to be going to their autograph sessions. Like it is really exhausting.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, when I helped you guys out, I saw that firsthand. So that was like my first time seeing. Well, it was my second time seeing a promoter because I'd seen Lori the year before, but that was like, yeah, you guys are zooming around all over the place, never stopping, So.
Well, I was still jet lagged from Tokyo, but it's really hard when you come straight from Tokyo to the convention. Like it's really hard. And so within the US is nothing. Like that's nothing in comparison. Granted, I don't get to sleep at shows anyway, but when I'm jet lagged, it's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I ended up retiring Red Bull. Like a few years back, I switched to Monster, believe it or not. So traded one vice for another vice.
I'm craving Red Bull now.
I'm craving Monster now. Let's go ahead. Well, we can go ahead and wrap this up and we can go satisfy our caffeine cravings.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes.
Any last things from the chat? Any behind the scenes stuff I forgot to spill?
What's the difference, Jeff, between Red Bull and Monster? I mean, Red Bull, I think they affect different people differently. Red Bull was like, just would really mess me up in certain ways, but it would also energize me slightly more. So it was good when I was working at like a startup in college while I was also like an engineering student and just like never sleeping and not having any care for my personal sanity. But then like as my mental sanity became a requirement as I moved into the job field, I had to kind of like switch to something a little less harsh on me. So, but
You couldn't go to coffee.
no, I have started going to coffee actually.
Oh.
I'm approaching the final destination. This current job has a lot of free coffee, and I
Hey, that's nice.
finally grown up enough to give it a try, and I'm fine with it. So,
Oh, well, my other vice is milk tea. That's what I do.
oh, true, very true.
Milk tea. They don't have milk tea in Florida, do they?
No, my vice is kratom tea or kratom
Oh,
tea. So,
gotta hook you up sometime.
yeah,
Next con that's not in Florida, taking
yeah.
you for milk tea. Take everyone for milk tea.
Laura from J Rock Vault says Bruce says hi. Hi,
Hi,
Bruce.
Bruce. Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
What up, Bruce? I miss you.
You're a
Yes.
good guitar player, Bruce.
He is, though. He's really good. He's got rhythm, that kid.
Yeah. He's ready to go to music school.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Chia says Florida needs milk tea. Jeff, start the revolution. I'll look around. I'll see if it's a thing. I mean, I'm down here. I mean, any revolution I start's a little irrelevant because I'm in Miami, and it might as well be its own state. But I could at least try. Like, I
Guys
don't know.
never had milk tea? Oh no.
I've never had it either, so
We
But
have
you know
to
this
we
already.
have to fix this. I take all my clients for milk tea. We took Chisa for some, although it's in Tokyo now everywhere, but still it's like different here. There's different flavors here.
Oh, true.
It's an experience.
It's not all milk flavored.
Ah. Oh, here's the question. What was Chisa's favorite moment at the convention?
Oh, thanks. I
Um,
missed that one. Cool.
I think I mean it's probably the fashion mixer, like being able to be that up close with your fans and in a casual environment and engage with them. He was having a lot of fun. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, he didn't want to go home. He was like, can we just stay here till like the very, very, very end? I want to like make sure I talk to everybody." He was handing out posters to people. Just yeah, he was having a blast.
That's a good last thing to talk about. Actually, is
Mhm.
the casual thing
Mhm.
that he's got going on. I feel like is that becoming a trend with the younger bands, or is that like just him? I feel like I've seen it in other, I don't know, other bandmen. Rides in Rebellion, at least when I saw them, and Pentagon, like they're
Mhm.
much more casual, like
Um,
to a
I think
degree.
it I think it depends on the bands and the image that they're looking for. So, I mean, but seeing Acme also many times in Japan, they do have a very like more casual atmosphere. Their MCs are really funny. They're always like making fun of their bassist. They have that vibe already as a band. So it's not much of a change acting, being that way in America when they come overseas. So it really just depends on the band and the image they set forth from the beginning. So,
Awesome. Yeah. I guess I guess that makes sense.
mm,
I was trying to think of like a more serious band that like a more reserved persona.
like Mejibre or those types of bands, I guess, with the more,
Maybe like,
more serious.
yeah, I was thinking of a younger one. Maybe like I guess Dex Core would be like a little more reserved, or I don't know. Yeah. Insert lots of VK bands here that Jeff can't think of.
Yes. Put you on the spot.
Yeah. I stretched too far. I think that's the sign. It's time to wrap it up. Had the first brain fart of the stream. So,
It's all right. Well,
all right. Well, thanks so much for coming on, Rubob. Uh, any final things to plug? Any secret announcements to leave at the end of the stream?
secret announcements.
Or
Oh
I don't
man.
know.
Oh, our next con is gonna be OkashiCon in Texas. It's this month. We're bringing Kurebayashi back for that. And then next month we haven't announced. We're doing a couple cons next month, so hopefully we'll see you guys around. Sorry, the really last minute announcements. But yeah, thanks for like having me on the stream and letting me talk about one of my favorite artists, which is ACME. Yeah, I'm really excited to. I hope we have something like really great coming for them soon. So
Yeah, absolutely. And no problem. You are welcome on anytime. Thank you very much, chat, for watching. Give me about an hour. We're going to go ahead and start we'll start the first stream at 11, so I can put that together. And then we'll have the second one right after. I will tweet them out. I also pin them to the top of this stream just so it's easy for you guys, and post in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, definitely check it out. And if you're interested in supporting VKH further and getting like cool stuff as a reward, stick around.
What?
So,
what?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's Patreon. I'm doing it. We're doing the thing. Remember the thing?
Doing the thing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
We're finally doing the thing.
I'm so excited, but I'm gonna go to the spa now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go for it. You've earned it.
Thanks. I know I did.
Yep. All right. See you guys.
Bye.